You putting on yours, I want to put on mine.
Put on your glasses then, sweet mama. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's some sexy, sweet, juicy mama right there. Why I gotta be a fake ass?
I don't know.
What we talking about today?
You brought me over here. You said we're gonna do something.
Oh man, look at this. We recorded. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, y'all.
Oh shit! You, I mean, you
Now,
had me.
now we're gonna get flagged and stuff, cursing.
Sorry,
but
guys. He brought me over here. He want to play games.
I was who hit the start button?
You did?
No, you hit the start button.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
How did I do that? And I went over there.
All that back, I was watching, and that back accidentally hit that button and stuff, and the camera came on.
Okay.
But anyway, guys.
Camera on now.
Okay, but anyway, we want to talk to y'all about something near and dear to our heart and stuff. Okay, check out this video. Hey, Bag family. Hope everybody in the Bag Nation is having a magnificent day. Like I said, we want to talk to something that's near and dear to our heart, and that is, what is this my space or my personal space all about? Right, sweet mama?
Right, sweet daddy.
Now, we got a tendency in the illusion for if somebody step on our shoes, man, that's fatal. You see what I'm saying? Or if somebody bump into us, hey, you disrespecting me. Or, if somebody's close to you, hey, you gay, I don't play that. So,
Or get back. You close on my neck.
Get your foot off my neck, or get your hand on my pocket or something like that. But, what's up with that?
Yes.
Now, those of y'all that are following our story know that we've been here in the Gambia going on 5 years come June. And we constantly, or should I say constantly, or regularly, or seldomly, but we have a challenge.
Constantly.
Right, but we have a challenge to adapt to brothers and sisters invading, space.
And it's not necessary saying it's us, guys. We're just saying.
Well, we're a product.
Here, yes.
We're a product of our environment and the illusion.
Right.
And so, if somebody gets too close to you, that's cause for alarm. You know what I'm saying? Like this with this colonial virus, you gotta what's that thing? The spacing.
6 feet.
Whatever. What's it called? What's it called? The spacing.
I don't know.
But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we want to discuss with you some of the instances where we have had challenges with people coming in, and we're like, oh, wait a minute now, we feel uncomfortable with this scenario because of where we're from. And I'm gonna let Sweet Juicy Mama start it off with the lady saying it's there.
Oh yeah, one day I was in the store, and it was pretty crowded. It was a small little shop at the turntable, and I went in there, and me, where I come from, when you want to get past, you say, "Excuse me."
Where you come from, though, Sweet Mama?
From the America.
No, but I was saying which area, because like the south, the north, the east, the west.
I'm from
areas
the
different.
west side of Chicago, and I've been taught when you wanted to pass someone or go in front of someone or walk across their feet or whatever, you always say, "Excuse me."
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a little bit of space. I could have gotten past if I'd have just walked, but I would have knocked the lady over or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, and there was some more people in there, and I was standing there, and I was like, okay, I'm waiting, but, she hadn't moved yet, so I didn't want to just rush her, so I let her do what she was doing. And then I was ready to go past, so I kept saying, "Excuse me, ma'am," and I said it maybe 3 times. And then it seemed like she got kind of angry that I was saying that. She just turned around and threw her hand out and said, "It's there. Like, you could get past."
Mm-hmm.
I really couldn't I could have, but I was gonna tip her over, maybe not really make her fall, but probably just I was gonna bump her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it a better word. I
Yeah.
would have bumped her where she would have been, pushed a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to do that because I didn't understand, coming here, it was, and then we had just got here too,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like really angry that I was saying excuse me. So what we're asking now is that something that is here? Is that part of their culture where they just walk and don't worry about saying, pardon me or excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And, I don't ever hear that. I mean, maybe it's in their language, but when I do see them do things like that, it's more they just hit each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they just walk past. Or like we were at the port one day, we were getting some things. And I was in front of the guy, and there was another guy in front of me. And there was this other guy came, and he just walked up over the other guy like this,
Conducting
his
business.
neck, and he said, "Here's
Here's
my
my money."
paperwork."
Yeah.
The other guy didn't say anything, but I'm
It
like,
was normal. That was normal.
he's
We were
in
like,
front of me, but I'm behind them. I'm like, what the heck?
he ain't gonna cold cock him.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
and he was taken care of first, before myself and before the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy didn't say anything, but I'm like, don't you see us standing here?
That's
Now,
right,
it's
yeah.
also happened when I was at the bakery too. It was during I think it was either Tabasco or Ramadan. They were getting bread, so it was like maybe 4 people in there, and I'm one of the 4 standing at the counter waiting to be, hand the lady my money. All of a sudden, maybe 10 guys come in. They pretty much knocked us out the way, handed their money and got their bread, and they left. I'm looking like,
Mm-hmm.
is that the way it worked?
Right.
So one day I just asked them, I said, I'm standing here. Why did you take care of the person that just walked in the door and handed me you their money? He said he didn't know. I said, well, don't you think that you should have taken care of the people who was here first? And he didn't have much to say.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That was kind of weird to me.
It was.
And so now, if it happened to me again I was getting some cash power for my electricity guys. And this time it was another guy. I'm up there, I'm getting ready to go next. And he actually just walked in front of me and got in front of the line. This time I said,
You touched him?
I sure did. I said,
Okay.
excuse me, but I'm standing here to be, seen next. And he looked at me. I said, move back in the back. Back there.
That's
And
right.
he actually moved back. When he moved back, he just looked at me and he smiled like, I guess I couldn't do this one on her.
That's
and,
right.
and from then on, every time that happened to me, I just tell him, I'm not standing here for
That's right.
just to look beautiful, because I am. But
Exactly right.
I'm not just standing here for, that. I am waiting to, get seen. And, if you walk in front of me, I'm going to tell you, no, that doesn't work
Right.
like that.
And why am I standing here?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Now they have and this is the one at the turntable. They have a security guard up there. If he sees the people that come up there and get in front of the people, he told them to get out of line and
Get out
you
of
get it
line.
way in the back.
Mhm.
That's what they do now. So I don't think that's a culture. I think it's something people that just don't think about it and figure they can just get in line and go and do what they have to do. But with me, I'm saying, if you get in front of me, I'm gonna tell you,
Right.
the line is behind me.
Because that ain't right.
No, I don't think so.
Because there's some instances that have happened to me when I'm out and about. A guy would come across and brush me, and instantly, because of being born in a war zone, the first thing that crossed my mind is this guy trying to challenge me? Is he trying to punk me or something like that? And I'm like, excuse me, you just hit me.
You're right.
Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Or was it accidental? You know what I'm saying? And so,
And I noticed when they hit you, they don't say we always say my bad.
yeah, my
Good,
bad, excuse me.
or excuse me. It's more of they just look at you like,
No big deal.
okay.
No
and,
big deal.
And they keep doing it. And it's like,
Mhm.
wow, you hit me, but it didn't hurt. But
Right.
still, it made me turn around to see who it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think that you would say, excuse me, or I'm sorry.
Right. Now, what we're asking now, is this just a phenomenon that's unique to us in America, or the wind? You don't enjoy the wind?
Yeah, but you're gonna tip that thing.
My leg is holding this one arm. So
Okay.
all right. So,
see.
yeah, okay, right here. We good now? See the wind dying down. So calm down. Calm
Uh-uh.
down, or I'm gonna bump you. So anyway,
Dang.
stop,
Pardon
sweet, just
you.
mama. Stop, sweet mama. But anyway, now is this unique to us in America, or is this a global phenomenon with the African diaspora? You see what I'm saying? Like
And we think that actually over here may be the right way.
that's
I
what
don't know.
we're coming to that conclusion. And why are we
Yeah.
coming to that conclusion that bumping into you ain't no big deal? Get off your high horse. Why are we
Because
coming
it's
to that?
okay for us to be close.
That's
And
right.
we think, by us being Africans and Africans around the world, that we was once close to each other and they
And that
have
was no big
divided.
deal.
And us being in America, we're so divided now that we like to fight amongst each other when we
Invade that space. You
exactly.
know what I'm
So
saying?
we was just wondering now.
Right. Because as we look at the animal kingdom, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Uh, dogs can touch, be on top of each other,
And they don't
no
even
problem. There's no fight, whatsoever.
they don't even push off.
They don't even push off.
They'll
You know what
just
I'm
lay there
saying?
and let him lay on them.
Yeah, like it's no
One,
big deal.
if the dirt get in their face, they just shake it, and the dog is still laying on. We've seen our dogs do that. So
Exactly
even
right.
the cows out here,
Right.
they touch each other.
Yeah, and so we think that this is some type of conditioning from, we actually think it's Neanderthalistic thinking. You see what I'm saying? Where, you can't come too close to me. Everybody is a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we have to get out of that mindset. And what we were sharing with you today was one of our challenges here is to say, if a person bumps me, that's not a threat. Now, take for granted, and I'm not going to take for granted that someone will bump me, and that is intentional, and
Right.
that is a threat. But on the norm, when people bump into you, especially melanated people, it's not a threat. That's just us being human and kind-hearted and loving people that we are.
Right.
So when you come to the African continent, guys, whether you're born here and go abroad for many, 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 many years and then come back, we have to assimilate into the continental African culture, which means that closeness isn't a threat.
Yeah, but that's great too. But again, if I'm in line, that has nothing to do with closeness. I don't care if
Yes.
you touch me
Behind,
in
because they
line.
bump you in line too,
Right. Yeah, they do that a lot.
Mhm.
I don't mind about that. But when you just jump in front of me
Right.
in line
Mhm.
and I'm next to, be seen,
Mhm.
then I don't think that's something of dealing with comfort
Right.
or touching or whatever.
Yes.
Because I think that's right there is more of someone just trying to just get ahead of you to get in line to be seen 1st and get out of there.
Right.
It's like you don't have the respect for me, but I've been standing here for this long, then you should wait behind me
Mhm.
till your turn.
Exactly right. Sweet
So
mama.
I don't think that's norm right
No,
there.
I don't think that is either.
Mhm.
Definitely not on point. And also again in terms of proximity or closeness, guys, over here we see a lot of man and man holding hands, walking about their merry way. We see women and women holding hands, going about their merry way.
We even see man hugging like this.
Man hugging
And
man.
he'll be rubbing on the other guy's neck.
No, I ain't seen that
I've seen
part.
that many
Well,
times.
you have. I ain't seen
yes,
that
when
part.
I'm out there, I see that all the time,
Okay,
especially
well,
when they're talking.
'Cause I go the other way if I see that
Well,
kind of
I
stuff.
don't
but
think
I'm
there's
just saying.
anything wrong with that. Honestly, I don't think.
What I was alluding to, it wasn't all that closeness, like kissing and rubbing lotion on the other guy and all that stuff. It's just like,
That happened to Rich.
hey, hey.
That was hilarious.
Anyway, uh, that's not an issue over here to see such closeness between brother and sister. Now, in the Western world, we're up in alarms. Hey, that's some hanky panky, even though that's turning now, where that's beginning to be acceptable. Is that a call from America, sweet mama?
Yes, it is. 773. I don't know who it is, but they're going to wait.
Okay, then.
We're recording.
Wait.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I don't know
Yeah.
who you are, but I'll
Anyway,
call.
but anyway,
Is it WhatsApp?
I don't even know, sweet mama. That's an Illinois number.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let's stop.
Well, anyway, do we need to end this video? We don't want to end this video prematurely, but that might be an emergency, guys. But anyway, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend, subscribe, and thank you guys for helping us get to 50,000 subscriber level. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now, guys.
Bye.
And you know how we end the video: love,
Love,
peace,
peace,
soul. See you next
Bye.
video,
We gotta
family.
see who that called us.
All right.